If you guys are looking to purchase the latest football jerseys, be sure to check out bestsoccerstore.com. You will be able to get 10% off if you use my discount code FOOTY, just like I show you right there, and you can see that 10% being applied. Be sure to check them out. And for those of you guys that haven't purchased FIFA 19 already, make sure to check out my G2A link in the description so you can buy it for the cheapest price. Make sure you check it out and get FIFA 19. What is going on, guys? Welcome to episode 17 of my Manchester United FIFA 19 career mode series. So guys, in this episode, first up, we're going to look to sign Memphis, bring Memphis back to Manchester United. He's been suggested a few times. Obviously, United do have a buyback clause. I'm not sure the exact number, but yeah, we won't be able to. It really depends in the game what Leon want to be happy to accept. But I think he's going to be that perfect type to bring in. You guys talking about to get that replacement for Lukaku. Lukaku's still been fairly solid, but we do need another striker, I feel. He's got 5-star skill moves as well. He's got 4 traits there: flair, long shot taker, speed dribbler, technical dribbler. A couple of those CPU AI only to keep in mind. And yeah, but always a good dribbler, very good free kick taker, great shot power. So yeah, he's definitely got those. He always has had that ability. Yeah, and is been good for Leon. So yeah, I want to bring him back. Let me know if he actually will come back to United and if they should sign him in real life. But we're going to go ahead to do that. Make the move of Memphis. But I did want to say, for any of you guys at least that are new viewers, if this is the first video you've seen from me, of course, if you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe. But also the fact of why I don't have the audio, or when I get into the game, at least when I get into a match, if you're wondering why there's no audio from the crowd, it's because it's a bit buggy on PC at the moment. I've mentioned in previous videos, like the last couple, why I don't have it in, but I did want to explain it if you're a new viewer, because I know it does affect the atmosphere of the game or the video, but for the game for me as well. Like, that's why I'm like, it's ruined a little bit of enjoyment for myself. But I did want to explain that why I don't have it in, and hopefully they'll just release a patch soon or fix soon. But they generally wait till a certain time, because they just made a recent update, but that recent update has ruined it on PC, so I don't know how soon it's going to be. That's the only annoying thing. So for you guys that have been watching all my videos, I am working on another style of video, definitely, yeah, career mode video, don't get me wrong, but playing on Xbox. It's career mode, it's not a main series, but yeah, hopefully you enjoy the style of video. They'll be a bit longer with one team, and yeah, I don't want to give away too much, but yeah, I'm working on something soon that is not in this series that I'll get out to you guys, just to let you know that I'm working on it. If I don't upload for one day, yeah, just know I'm still working on my videos. But I felt I did have to explain that, more so the audio side of things, for anyone that was wondering about that. And apologies to those, me talking about that annoyed you guys, but it's something I kind of have to mention, because I get comments about it. Why don't you have the crowd audio, even though I explain why in the video? So yeah, anyway guys, I will get into this deal with Memphis. We'll be able to sign him, so hopefully get a good deal. And the initial transfer fee here, we're going to start it at 33 million. Let's see what they think on that. We won't let Memphis go for that. We have to call it, he prefers to be called Memphis. But anyway, okay, 46 mil. Don't add a sell-on clause. Remove the sell-on clause, propose a new fee, and go 38 mil. You can see we've got a lot in the bank. I was thinking about to go for Dybala, but Memphis, obviously not as good, but would be cheaper, and maybe more realistic to some of you guys, so let's see. That's a fair offer. Okay, yep. Happy that we got it done fairly quickly as well. So he does want that important first team role, and I think that's what he will play. It wouldn't be starting every single game, but he'll still get a lot of time with rotations and coming off the bench. And 4-year deal, I think that's perfect. For a guy who's around 24, 25, I like to give him 4 years, not the 5 exactly, because when they're entering 29 or 30, yeah, just see how they're looking as a player, if they're declining yet or not. And no release clause, thanks. So he wants us to enter an initial wage. I think we'll increase it to 80. That's more than he's on now, not by a lot, so I think he'll want a little bit more. How about maybe 250 sign-on bonus, 250k. I feel he'll want a little bit more, so we'll see what they negotiate with. Yeah, I thought they'll want a little bit more. Okay, quite a bit. The 5 goals, signing bonus. It's understandable. Yeah, a bit of an increase. So what I will do, we'll edit the bonus, and hey, scoring 5 goals when he does that, we'll up that to, say, 950k. But maybe can we drop the signing bonus a little bit? That's not something we need to do. Say if we drop it to a flat million, and then a wage drop to 110. If we can do that. Because that's solid money for him still. We'll see if they will be happy with that. Oh, yes. It's not exactly what they were hoping for. So, when it says that, you know you got a good deal money-wise. So, yeah, I'm happy when that happens. So, obviously, his old United number 7 is with Alexis Sanchez. So, we're not going to change that to a first-team player. We'll get number 8 is available now. Sold Juan Mata, so that's a pretty good number for a good attacking player. So yeah, that will fit him. I think he'll come into, he'll be like a first team important player. He's still got some potential to grow into. You can see his status has that special something. So yeah, he's gonna be important for us. So there we go. You have to move it to update, and now he is number 8. And I think a fresh number, it's like a fresh birth for him at Manchester United. To be honest, I think that's perfect. And after that, we've still got a fair bit left, but we've made a fair amount of moves so far and happy with our squad. We brought in Weigl, again, who was highly requested to bring in. He was a nice one, and I think a more unique one to bring. Sometimes when there's a player that's really highly suggested, I feel a lot of people sign in career mode, because people were saying Sol a lot. Sol, he was like a highly questioned player, but I feel he's a player a lot of people sign, and Weigl less so. I feel he's a more unique player. He'll be a more unique player to this career mode specifically. So yeah, excited to see what he will do. Yeah, so bring him, Memphis, to sign right now, of course, that have joined in January, and then Areola. He's going to be the backup keeper. He's going to be backup to De Gea. Again, I like a younger backup keeper opposed to an older type who's, yeah, you're never convinced in using them. You just use him for cup games because, yeah, people just say, yeah, to use your backup keeper. I think, yeah, Areola, yeah, a bit younger. And he's not a terrible keeper at all. Then bring in Koke, who, yeah, definitely not a terrible signing to get on a free. And yeah, that's the reason. Like I said, I explained it already, but I feel people needed another explanation judging off comments. Yeah, Sale, like, people said sign him instead. But obviously, Koke, he's, like, they're, like, similar quality. They're similar quality, and, yeah, that's pretty much it. And just one you can get for free. So, you would think that will be the logical thing. And here we're just going to add some more training sessions for players, training drills. And with Memphis, I wanted to add a lot. Obviously, his shot power is still good. I wanted to add one that will increase his finishing and some other attributes that would need increasing, because a few others had, like, the finishing I still want to get above 80, but the rest were still like 80 attribute with all the other shooting attributes. You just see what I mean there with the long shots as well. So I think that's a fitting one for him. And there are a couple for Harrison, who's, oh yeah, coming along so nicely, still so early in his career. And these attributes you see that are in the 60s, there's a couple high 50s that's about to hit 60, and a couple in the 70s, yeah, they're going to be like mid 80s, if not high 80s attributes. Maybe some could get to 90, reaching his potential. And then we added 4 there as well. So just to switch up these different sessions, I'll add a few different training presets, and we can, yeah, change them up at a good pace, change them up at a good pace to develop multiple young lads in the squad. And it's nice to see both Harrison and 4 at least get 1A out of the 2 different drills they did. That's very good for them. Though our next one up is against Burnley at home, and look at that, Memphis to make... Look, don't you think that's pretty interesting that they have a picture of him and he hasn't even made his debut yet, or his comeback? But yeah, we're just going to leave that. We're going to simulate this match against Burnley, as they are almost in the relegation zone. And you know how we've done this season, guys. Like, realistically, we're not going to lose the league from here. Like, I've already tied up the league with my performances, even though I still need to get better accordingly. Yeah, always. You can always get better though. No worries. But I mean, yeah, we've had the solid season, so let's see how we go. We just sneak that 2-1, a late winner from Lukaku. So yeah, we get that done. But man, I hate red cards, man, from the simulations. We just got to take them on the chin to progress the season quicker. Because I do want to get into season 2, guys. Now, really, I know we're just finishing off January, but I really want to progress more in this series. And for us personally, I don't expect too much to happen on deadline day in terms of signing players. Don't know if we'll get any offers at all. Okay, we do get one message here. Is it going to be an offer? It's an offer for Lindelof. It's a tough one. We might need him in the next match. Oh, yeah, he's not a type one let go because I know he's still got potential, but he's 24. But I don't feel right now, yeah, it's the time to sell or reject because I'm not really in the mood to make another signing, like another replacement centre-back. I'm just, yeah, leave it as is. I'm happy with our moves. And another message. Why is he wanted? He's, yeah, crazy. But nah, for the same reason, we need to reject. Don't tell me there's going to be a third offer for him. Surely not. Yeah, Luke Shaw. I think I'm not sure if there's many players. I'm not sure if there's many players I would accept. And sometimes you take a look at the team who's offering Atletico Madrid. So, yeah, that's that's a big team. So we don't really want to let him go. And of course, now with Hernandez, yeah, we need good competition. That's why we signed Hernandez in the first place as well. Oh, Fulham signed Andrea Zivkovic. That's a really nice signing. I know he's got... Well, at least I remember signing him in Football Manager a couple of years ago. Maybe FM17? Yeah, good young talent. But now, hopefully, becoming a solid first-team player right away. But there was no news. Maybe other teams noticed me and yeah, he's not accepting anything. So... take a look at that. Memphis, he's leading the line. Take a look at that. That's pretty good. But yeah, he looks good back in United colours, don't you reckon? What's that? Valencia's transfer talks broke. They couldn't reach Greel. Oh yeah, because Valencia's contract is running out, so he hasn't made a move. That's interesting. And transfer offer for Shaw. Always, yeah, we'll delete that. And then we'll check the youth squad monthly report. Any of these other lads we're going to have to let go of Andrade because if we got through scouted players, I wouldn't sign him up for that. So, unfortunately, he's been a type that's dropping. Oh, but Fabio, do we sign him up? Oh, he looks amazing. Should we sign him up then train him up? I think so. He just looks brilliant. Minimum potential 92, maximum 94. Wowee. That is amazing. And then Godin, 2 defenders. This is absolutely amazing. But so we know now that he's at least 90 potential for sure, both those lads. 290 potential overall defenders. Lads, the future is looking sweet. So we'll just take a look at them. So Godin, you can see his attributes there. Looks pretty good at his age. He doesn't seem too slow, which is a good thing. He'll still increase, but his free kick accuracy is a centre-back. Are you sure you've got his position right? Are we sure we've got his position right? Of course, we could... He's got 78 curve. Maybe better as a centre defensive mid. And he's only 5'10 as well. Obviously, he can be a bit shorter. Was Puyol even that short? If we're just comparing Spanish, but maybe his attributes suit more to being a center defensive mid. Let me know what you guys think. I still probably will look to train up his defensive attributes. If he was playing defensive mid, I still want those ones higher, but he's got more creativity to his game, that is for sure. So I'm going to forget about his name being Fabio Ribeiro, because normally those Brazilian lads, they have that one name, like that first name to call them by, like Fabio. But anyway, he's got 72 sprint speed, so he will be a quicker type as well. He seems fairly balanced. Again, guys, his tackling is very, very low. I think I noticed a comment, off his attributes, he looks like more an attacking player, so maybe he's another we can train up their other attributes. But, EA, I'm not part of this at all, but anyone who's part of the game changes, I'm not too hopeful about the game changes movement or whatever they want to call it with EA and FIFA. Like, it's going to be the same next year. Like, just being serious, guys. Like, we're going to be in the same position. EA are not going to make massive changes. They want to do things to appear like they're making massive changes, but at the end of the day, they're not going to. So, regardless of how much we want to, it's the focus on Ultimate Team. They just want to appear like they're making changes. Anyway, back to the initial point, guys. Why can't we teach players to play new positions? That should be like such a simple thing that you would expect to be in a game as a manager, to teach a player, to train a player. But again, it sounds like something we could be telling EA to add. So hopefully, people in the power to do that can actually do that. So now we'll be getting into the match we play in this episode is Leicester away from home. Even you look at it going into this season, guys, I clicked on the home kits. There we go. No clashes here. So, yeah, this is the team we'll go in with. Lindelof comes in for the red-carded Eric Bailly in that simulated one. So, yeah, we will get into this one right now, and hopefully you guys remember what I said, because maybe some people skip parts and you just want to get to the game, which is fair enough if that's all you want to see. But as I mentioned, because of the errors on the PC update of FIFA 19, I can't put the crowd sounds on because it's glitchy and it's very tough on your ears. So hopefully you guys understand that as we head into this one.
There, no cross coming in. Fred. They've lost the ball, and the count.
Here we go. Come on, Alexis.
Sanchez.
This is a real big chance. Not quite.
Away.
Yeah, guys. From the last update, you can tell
Fred.
Ultimate stronger defensively, harder to break down.
Well, it was easy on the eye, but in the
end, good thing.
Easy to defend against.
It's a very good thing for me because you see how we were controlling. Oh, see, look now.
He's had a go here. Hit the frame of the goal.
Starting to challenge me a little bit, guys.
Makes a challenge here.
But I did feel towards the end of that first half, and even just how this first half has started, I feel we can... Oh, that little touch there by Matic was nice.
Romelu Lukaku.
Yeah, I can just feel a little bit extra.
Could be a chance here. They've got the ball
Fred,
into a good area.
Get it through. Pogba got to finish. Does. Too good. Told you guys. I could feel that. Paul Pogba is a beast. There's no doubt about that.
Fine save. As it is, he's picking the ball out of the net.
Yeah, he got attached to it, but yeah, Pogba too strong with that finish. That's his 5th in the Premier League season. So a tough couple games for Leicester. Got us, then Spurs. Matic, man. A bit disappointed Matic is getting older because he's so perfect in that role.
Lukaku.
We might make a couple changes. I know we're only ahead by a goal, but Memphis, I want to get a look at him. I want to get a look at him in this episode, you know.
Probing away, trying to find room for a shot, maybe.
Hernandez, a bit too much strength. So yeah, I actually want to make an early change. But I think this one will just be Rashford for Martial. I'm still keeping in mind, fitness-wise, which is the best move. So we'll save it for now. I still have my manager head gets activated. The best move to make. So yeah, Rashford. I'm happy with how the squad is looking with our signings and signings to come in. The couple pre-contract lads we will bring in. Good deals.
The fans have been thrilled.
That's a big move. Icardi going to Real.
Real Madrid.
Icardi, he's very good. He's very good in FIFA 19. So I'm going to go a bit of a different switch up here. I'm going to go attacking. So I'm going to take off Fred, though. We'll drop Matic back so we still have that. Yeah, with two stronger central midfielders there. So we're going to take off Fred, and now we're going to bring on Memphis. Memphis is going to get a look in. See, with Lukaku and Memphis, he's that right-footed, and you got Lukaku, he's that left-footed. So that's perfect. And Memphis 5-star skiller is going to be so good. So yeah, we kind of changed this, but I want another goal at the same time to keep that in mind. So yeah, happy with that change, and it will be nice to see Memphis get a goal, and we want a second just to finish it off And not just to score the one here, but Memphis, yeah, he looks beastly, doesn't he? He's a strong attacking player that's still got quickness about him. There's not too many of those. So, yeah, oh, no, that was perfect! Oh, well, good reason to make the attacking changes. I don't think that's a fault of it, to be honest, because it was just like set piece. How did that even happen? I don't know. How did that even happen? It was like I anticipated what... Yeah, it was just from like a set piece there, and it was bobbling around, and I could tell he was just the bigger man. I was never going to win that. He was just stronger, and yeah, Iheanacho... He was positioned well. I felt I wasn't going to win that header, regardless of what I pressed on my controller. So, either way, another challenge.
Both sides have scored here now.
So, yeah, as I said, that wasn't a fault of going more attacking, because it was just as I did it. And it wasn't a fact where we didn't have enough players back or anything.
Trying to pick out someone in the centre.
Oh, fuck! What?
One of the most difficult skills in the game. And you made it look easy, Martin.
I do not believe this.
And his fans.
What a goal, though. This has just shocked me. This has just shocked me.
This is a brilliant goal. You'll see it over and over again.
Again, we got a little head away, but it was set up perfectly for them. Somehow. Obviously, it wasn't my intention. I wasn't like clearing it. Okay, I want to set this up for them so they can get a perfect scissor goal. Yeah, definitely not. So we're suddenly losing? Huh? What? What is happening? What is happening? But Memphis! Memphis! Okay.
Well, they need encouragement, really, for...
Okay. Not his fault. Not his fault exactly. More on me. Yeah. Some shots in FIFA 19 just end up being terrible. Even though I felt like I pressed it like I normally do. So... Come on... Now it's Lukaku. I need to wait for the right pass here.
Good interception. Depay. This might be
Memphis!
An opportunity
he would have been offside, would he?
And that will be a corner for
No,
United.
okay. Okay, let's see who we can do this with. Let's bring Sanchez for it, because I don't think he'll be a danger. In the air. Come on! No.
Trying to get behind the defenders to get
Alexis, headers, I told you. They never...
But it's finally been...
Well, not never, but so hard to get it on our player's head.
Rashford.
CPU player seeming in the best position, but...
Here's Paul, and here's
blocked. See, now they're all sitting back. And I'm getting a bit frustrated.
Mark Albrighton. James.
Come on.
Adrian Silva.
I'm disappointed at the moment.
Adrian Silva.
Oh, no! Oh, they're going to score this.
And it's a goal.
Yeah, we're going to not win it now, guys. And I wanted to win this one because you're like, oh, maybe your recent results actually haven't been the best, but what can I say? I'm very... This just completely changed. It actually took me by surprise. You couldn't see this coming after we took the lead. Like, huh? What?
Nemanja Matic. Could be a chance here. They've got the ball.
It's going to be so hard to overturn. Oh, I played that off to Pogba.
Depay.
Come on.
And it's Pogba.
Memphis! Oh, that should have been a goal. That was hit so well and went so close.
That's what you have to do.
I almost just... I know, even if we're going to lose, like that would be just a nice goal for him to get.
I think the woodwork
deserved it. He made a good impact. So hopefully you guys can see that. I know it's very limited. You just see, oh, loss. Bad performance. But
Memphis Depay.
There's more to it. There's more to it. Ah, just these little touches. And that is, yeah, like, do you ever have a result like this and it just feels weird after the match? Like, we just lost? What? Like, it just felt weird. Leicester, believe it well, they had more shots and more on target, so maybe they deserved the result, but it didn't feel like a game we were dominated. Like, we had the lead so comfortably. It's like, oh, I just want to go back to when we were leading 1-0 and see how things change. And the way you guys are going to see it is you shouldn't have went more attacking. But I felt if that's how it was going to play out, they would have scored those goals anyway, or at least one to take the lead. I'm so surprised by it. So, yeah. We're still being challenged, I suppose. I suppose we are, but we're still in a great position in the league table. So still revert to that with the results in this season. Still 10 points clear after dropping some points here and there. As you can see, that was only the 3rd loss for the season, but we've had 18 wins. We've had clearly the most wins in any other team. So, yeah, still cruising. I feel some people can forget that after a loss. But we did really have Eric Bailly. We missed him. I could tell that. And yeah, we'll be stronger defensively in some coming matches, for sure. Lindelof, yes, he's not even 80 rated, guys. So maybe he'll think if he doesn't start growing, yeah. We'll bring in Bailly there, a bit more stronger, 83. I feel he would have helped prevented some of those goals, just to be a bit tighter on the players. But after that, we're just going to simulate one more training session. We'll go ahead and do that. Hopefully get an A. Okay, no A's, but Harrison gets 2 B's. I think I'll take that. No A's for a player, but with his 2 sessions, he gets a couple B's. But to give you a look at what the month is looking like, the remainder of the month, we've got Fulham, so we'll play that one. Next episode will be Fulham, and then we've got the first leg against Valencia. That is going to be big in the Champions. It's going to be time. So I feel that's where we're going to turn it around. I say turn it around like we're in terrible form at the moment. But yeah, for those really big occasions, Valencia will have a full squad to select our best 11. Hopefully there's no weird training injuries, random. Yeah, so we can be at our absolute best. So we'll leave it there, but once more, hopefully you guys understand at the moment. And if you have a little search, if you search FIFA 19 PC audio troubles, you'll be able to know that it is actually an issue if you're wondering. So we'll leave it there now, and I'll catch you guys next time.